Good morning, it's Hiker Dude Dad. We're on the Susquehanna River. Brett, the Topo Ranger, is here. We are under the White Cliffs. Last week when I was here, I was mesmerized by these riffles that are heading out from the White Cliffs. So we are geared up today. PFDs, helmets, swim trunks. We're gonna try and walk out on these rocks as far as we can go. I'm glad you're coming along. Let's go. Last week when I was here, I was not prepared for the water, like to go in, but glad I am today. We'll get some good looks back at the White Cliffs. Yeah, we're gonna head out here as far as we can go. There's a heron. I think he's the same heron that was here last week. Honestly, he's like shape-wise, silhouette. He looks like the same guy that was out on a rock last week when I was here.
What I do when I get stuff like this,
yeah,
I just go upriver a little bit just so you don't get
go
stuck
around.
in.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's not as strong as I thought it might be, like standing back in there, but
this one's not too bad. The river's so low, it's nice.
Yeah, river level at Harrisburg is 3 feet. So when we were gonna come here last week, it was 3.1 feet. So it's even better to come today, and the weather's a lot nicer today too. Don't want to get swept down there. Trying to imitate, not mock, but trying to imitate Brett's wide stance here. Because you got the current, you got the slippery rocks. I can see grass down in there. So a lot of slippery stuff. My feet are hitting the sides of rocks already here, getting banged up. Alright, so we came up and around. And yeah, this is the farthest out I've been looking back on the white rocks, so. This one's comfortable. This is really great. Stretch here that doesn't look like much. but when you're on top of it, you can see kind of on a little path right here, flat, rough rock, gripping well. So I'm comfortable here. Getting a little deeper here. We've got some strong flow heading over the rocks here. Yeah, this is like one of the parts I didn't think we'd be able to get by, but you know, we're only almost waist deep. It's a little strong to walk against. Back behind these rocks here, probably some of the deepest water so far. Just take it slow, just feeling it out with that foot. Don't want it to be like Kilgore Falls the other day where I just stepped in a hole, so I'm like tapping, feeling, and then walking. Yeah, it's just a ledge there. And with the perception with the water flow is that I'm flowing towards that. I mean, I'm standing still, but it just feels mentally like I'm being carried towards it just because of the water rushing by. See how fast that's coming here? The river bottom here is just rounded, you know, cobblestone type things. They're very slippery and they move a little bit. But I'm just kind of trying to find ones that are stay put. I'd throw the camera under, but the water here I don't think is clear enough that I would see anything even like right in front of my feet. So I'll save the underwater shots for when I get to clearer water. So I always thought from the White Cliffs looking down that this string of rocks was the Haldeman Riffles. And then I saw Brett's videos from the last month, and Haldeman Riffles are actually down there. So this would be his Dolomite Island that he talks about in his videos, the big one. They got the Shocks Mill Bridge, and then right to the side of the bridge there, right there, is Pole Island, which he was trying to get to by walking on the real Haldeman Riffles. This looks very similar. It's farther upstream, or actually closer to the Haldeman Mansion, but yeah, I don't know that this technically has a name, but we had our signals crossed when we came here. I thought we were walking down to his Haldeman Riffles. He thought I wanted to explore these Haldeman Riffles, so it was about a quarter mile less walking down the Northwest River Trail to just stay here and check out these riffles. But this is so fun. The river water is very mild. Probably warmer than the air temp right now. It was about 60 degrees when we hopped in, and the water temperature's got to be warmer than the air temp.
They also had fresh
that heron that's been watching us is down there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
We're in his turf. Keeps moving from rock to rock. Haven't seen him move. He just appears on a different rock. The watchful guardian. All right, yeah, we are getting close. Not many rocks out here, so I didn't think we'd get to this point. But yeah, the water's been no more than 2.5, 3 feet deep. White Cliffs are back there. This is farthest away I've ever really viewed them from out here on the river. almost at our island. This is awesome. I'm glad I'm doing this. I feel like I'm long overdue for taking a river walk like this, but I'll tell you what, there's nobody I'd rather do it with than that guy right there. So yeah, he hit the bell last week, but I was like, you know, I'm not gonna go do it by myself. Definitely take a buddy. As you can see, we've got helmets. These rocks are slippery. We've got helmets, we've got life jackets, dry bags, everything's lashed down. You know, just not taking any precautions out here. But he's, you know, the closest I know to an expert doing this, so I trust him. Hope you check out his channel, like, subscribe, ring his bell. It is really good, interesting content there from Brett the Topo Ranger. All right, what are you naming this island?
I don't know, I was just thinking, what should we call it?
Never thought I'd get here, island. Wow. Yeah, no, that was great.
Never got above
It
lake.
was fantastic. Just yeah, just man, it's so nice. Waist level the whole time. Nobody slipped and fell in yet. There's plenty of trees to knock on here, so I will. Oh, this is great.
I don't really think.
Yeah, from our island here, we'll start zooming in back along. There we go. There was a whole crowd of people up there watching us for a little while.
Over a mile long.
This was the most perfect little beach to land on here too. Alright, so our beach is right here. And yeah, as Brett said, yeah, this probably gets underwater completely, like during the winter. A lot of stuff washed up here. So the obligatory blue drum, white drum. You find everywhere you go down here on the river. But it's not far till we get to the other side of our as yet unnamed island. Yeah, this is not Eli Island. That is probably the big one right here. So still not a York County. That hill back there is York County, but it's another island in the way. We're only halfway across the river. It feels like we walked like 2 miles, but very marshy over here. We could probably keep walking. Yeah, you can see all kind of debris washed up here on Topo Dude Island. Still working on the name, but Brett, as he does, completely disappeared. He's like Batman. He just kind of disappears from time to time. So I'm gonna walk back to the beach over here and chill for a bit on Ranger Dad Island. Still working on it. So far so good for the new dry bag. I will put the Amazon link below. You can support the channel by giving me a small commission off the sale, but if you're looking for a good 25-liter dry bag, this is pretty comfortable.
Oh, there he is, yep. Oh. Now he's wearing professional
miniature lobster handling gloves that are actually protective against cuts and scrapes. So there you go. Nice.
So get him.
Hey guy, what's up? Well, we're not gonna hurt you. Yeah, that's a good looking bug you got there.
How about it? He's trying to get me. Oh, he's pinching.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
He's got your finger.
Yeah, he does.
That's what. Oh, there you go. He's like, let me alone.
Yeah, no, these have Kevlar on them, so
Kevlar,
I knew
yeah.
he wasn't getting through there. There he is. All right, so we're leaving our island here. Topo Dude Island, whatever you want to call it. All right, so just for reference, we were walking along the back of these riffles, taking it wide around some of the gaps there, but yeah, we ended up, you could see the fisherman that's been out there most of the day. Just above and to the left of him is where our beach was there. Out on an unnamed island. We are close to the former town of Bill Meyer, so maybe Bill Meyer Island. All right, so we are leaving the White Cliffs. What an adventure. That was so awesome to go in the water like that. Walk all the way across behind those riffles. If you like this kind of crazy stuff, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Brett already hopping over the cliffs. He's on his way back. But thank you very much, Topo Ranger. Check out his channel. Like, subscribe, ring his bell as well. This was fantastic. Hope you had a good time. If you like what you see, come on back again.